warm up Rivalry, man. Here to discuss what just happened this past Saturday. Um, man. We got to start with our Tigers, bro.
Oh man.
Got to start with the Auburn Tigers, man. Very frustrating weekend. Again, I know we discussed it last week. Played against a good Arkansas team. It didn't look like it, this past Saturday with the quarterback situations, but man, I did think that Arkansas would come in and beat us, but man, very, very frustrating. And the reason why, quarterback situation. It's the same old song. Same old song. We keep seeing the same things. And again, I think it starts at the top. But want to get your thoughts, bro, man. What did you think about this matchup on the Plains this past Saturday, bro?
How disappointed our team, in our school. Even though Arkansas is a reputable opponent, I think we definitely should have been able to win this game, to build his confidence moving forward. Over the last, I want to say 12 years, we went 10-2 against Arkansas. And it's just sad to see, man. The great, stadium atmosphere of Jordan Hare is really like not being taken advantage of, man. And it's hard to see, man. It's hard to watch, and they taking the fun out of the game, man. Fans are frustrated. Former players are frustrated. It's really a shit show going on right now, man. And the main frustration we have is between this quarterback situation. We can't figure out who's the guy. And it seems like nobody wants to grab the reins and say, "I'm gonna be the guy." I'm not understanding, man. Maybe we should try moving on with some more guys, maybe more freshmen. I don't know, man. But there's other guys in that room that deserve an opportunity, man. We need to make a decision and just roll with it, man, because it's really bad at this point. Just top down from coaching, blaming players, players underperforming. It's really a shit show over at Auburn right now.
Oh man, hate to see it. Hate to see it, man. For you to even talk about us, checking out other guys right now in our quarterback room. I mean, how many guys do we have on scholarship? Maybe three quarterbacks. And you're saying now, let's test out our number three quarterback, and it's week 4 in the season. Again, bro, that's bigger issues, man. It's no way we come out of the spring not knowing who our guy is. And now we're in, week 4, week 5, and it's a quarterback competition going into this week's matchup with Oklahoma, which we'll discuss. But I mean, if you remember, Alabama did this last year, I believe. Milroe didn't have a great game. They tried out the backup quarterback. He played against USF, I believe. He didn't he didn't play up to par. And the following week, Saban said, "Hey, we're going back with Milroe. This is the answer moving forward." We're not managing or handling a situation like that. You know just as well as I do, man, when you're in a locker room and it's up in the air who the leader on the team is, you stress every week about quarterback being the most important position. We don't even know who our quarterback is. Who's the leader on our team? It shows with players' body language, but more importantly, with the way that the coach is speaking in post-game conferences. It starts there, man. You can see the frustration. Again, I don't see a head coach who necessarily believes in the guys. I think that was very obvious after week 2 when you talk about, hey, we don't have the players and the talent right now to play bad in games. But man, it was a lot of comments. Hugh mentioned, first half, even the defense getting off the field on third downs. Halftime was 7-0.
Yeah.
It's too many excuses. It's too many excuses. You can't just throw stuff around. To me, it don't even make sense. So I definitely think, even another comment was, that a lot of schools and teams in the country are running the same offense, essentially just blaming the players. Like, why can't we do the same things that other schools are doing?
Other things are doing, yeah.
It's sad, dog. It's sad, man. I don't even know. I don't even know how we move forward. Again, I think we're at a place which was the worst case scenario for us when we talked about Auburn Tigers this year. When we went through the schedule and you said, all right, A&M should be a win. Cal, if we lose here, things could go downhill fast. It's went downhill very fast, bro. And who knows, man?
Worse, man. It's gonna get worse, man. We have some real teams coming up, so they better figure it out. Figure it out fast, man, or they're going to be on a fast track to a 3-9 season.
Yikes. We seen that before, brother. We seen that before, and the wheels will fall off fast, dog. Moving along, man. Florida team went to Start Vegas. and was quite impressive. Again, it's Mississippi State, but with the situations that they had with the freshman quarterback, with trying to figure it out, man, they came in and played some good ball, man. What did you think about Florida going in? I think they covered the spread. It was 7 points. I think they
It definitely spread 7 points. It definitely covered. I think the score was like 40, 45, 24, 28, something like that. So they definitely covered the spread. Um, Happy to see Florida get a win, man. Every win is a big win, especially that next win. They went on the road and they took it from the jump ski. They had an 11 o'clock game against a Mississippi State team that probably was thinking that they could take advantage of it and finally get them a good win for their program against a highly touted program in Florida. Just didn't happen. Florida showed up, took care of business. No matter how many cowbells was rung, and they got up out of there.
yeah.
Kudos, man. They made plays and took advantage of the opportunities.
Yeah, man. Kudos to Florida. Went in, got a SEC win. It's hard to win in this league, man. So great work there. Man, what about Colorado? We talked about this matchup, man. Baylor, Colorado went down to the end, bro. It took a Hail Mary overtime to pull this out for Prime and his guys, man. What do you think about Colorado? Are they finding ways to win? How big was that win against a 2-1 Baylor team?
Well, you took it out of my mouth, man. They find ways to win. Colorado is the team that I've seen just over these last 2 years that has played the most overtime games. So they fight and claw to the end, like every second on the clock, and it shows, man. And they find a way when they get in these overtimes to win. I haven't seen them lose when they get to overtime. Um, Once again, the playmakers made plays. They had a transfer receiver that came from FAU. Westry, he was a record-breaking receiver at FAU on the final drive. The play before it, they had another receiver that transferred Vanderbilt. It was the top receiver at Vanderbilt. Dropped a wide open pass that would have been a touchdown. They didn't get discouraged. They came back the next play, threw it up to Westry, gave him a chance to make a play, and he made a play. The playmakers step up and make plays, man. Shador, again, giving them a chance to win. And then when they flipped on defense, it's a storybook. Who else is gonna make the final tackle at the end of the game, cause a fumble? You know what I'm saying? Who else? If I give you a wild guess, you probably could guess it. Travis
Yeah.
Hunter, that guy. He finds ways to make plays, man. And he kind of reminds me of I hate to compare him like this, but of a honey badger, man. Honey badger found the ball. The ball found him, whether it was returning punts, pass breakups, strip fumbles, interceptions. The ball just found him, man. And I see a lot of that in Travis Hunter, man. And it's gonna be interesting just watching them go forward, man. They finding ways to win. They had Baylor this weekend. They got Kansas State coming up. Kansas State coming off a loss, so you know how their blood's gonna be boiling to get the nasty taste out of their mouth. Former running back of Colorado at Kansas, I'm sure he's gonna have a little bit extra on his shoulders this week to show up and prove that they could have used him in different ways, man. So it's another game we got to watch out for, man. And a conference game and two opponents that what I'm saying are really fighting to possibly win the Big 12 and possibly move on to the playoff.
Yeah. No, man. I like the comparison. Honey Badger, just from a sense of playmaker. Man, Honey Badger was one of the best playmakers week in, week out. You saw him get into the ball finding him. And like you said, bro, Hunter continues to do that, probably going to be the Heisman winner. If we're talking about right now, he's definitely in the conversation or leading the conversation. My bad. Leading the conversation. Him, Cam Ward. Who else would you say could be in that bunch?
Honestly, I would put Dora in there. I would put Quinn Ewers, even though he's been hurt for 2 weeks. Who else been playing really well, man? Those are the main guys. Would you put Milrow in?
I think so. Top 5. If you put Shador in, I think you got to put Milroy in.
I don't think Milrow's on the level of Shador as far as quarterbacking, but as far as playmaking, being what the team needs, okay, we can rock with that. But
yeah, when we say the Heisman is in comparison to the MVP, most valuable player.
And we could throw him in there. We could throw him in there.
I like it.
Yeah, man, it's been some good candidates, I would say, man. And it really can go either way, man. You said Cam Ward, man. Cam Ward has really rejuvenated that Miami team. You know what I'm saying? I think over like the last 4 games, they scored like 200 points. Like he's really rejuvenated, man. And it's really refreshing to see, man, because they was just down so bad for so long. And I know those guys down there in Miami, the students and everything. I know they want the field to be back on campus, but it seems that they're actually getting out there and showing up to these games. Just for everybody, man. It's a great time, bro. I love college football, man. Love what's going on. Love everything that's going on with Colorado, and just want to see how it plays out. To see what's the end goal of this thing.
Bro, the playoffs is gonna be crazy. The
Yes,
12
sir.
teams who squeak in the playoffs is gonna be crazy. And them matchups, when you think about a Miami against Alabama or Miami, Georgia, bro, the matchup's gonna be crazy. So now I'm with you, man.
I can't wait to see it. I want Colorado, Bama, Colorado or Miami or Colorado. I don't know. Ohio
So
State.
so are you saying Colorado may squeak in the playoffs if they win out?
If they went out, they're definitely in the playoffs. No squeaking. If they went out, they're definitely in the playoffs. But they're one of those teams that I feel like if they have like 3 losses,
Yeah.
they'll find a way for to get in because their box office. People are gonna want to watch them. And it's at the end of the day, it's all about that dollar. That's why I know they're getting in because of their following. They have a big following. People show up, people buy stuff. It's all about the money. So I think, what I'm saying, if it's close between them and somebody else, Colorado's gonna be in there. It's just more.
Northern Illinois, somebody like that, Colorado goes first.
I ain't even got to go as low as Northern Illinois. If it's Colorado and a 4th or 5th SEC team, I think Colorado gets the nudge. I think it gets the nudge.
Has Missouri lost this year?
They haven't lost, but they've come close, man. They was in a dogfight this weekend with Vanderbilt.
Let's say Missouri loses 2 matchups to SEC opponents. Hypothetically, bro. Colorado wins out. 1 loss to who did they lose to?
Nebraska.
Nebraska just lost this past weekend to Illinois. So do you think they were squeaking before 2 lost Missouri, who didn't go to the SEC championship?
At this point, I think they will put Colorado in over Missouri. At this point. Say right now, say if we got 5 SEC teams, say Georgia go, Bama go, Ole Miss go, Tennessee, and Texas. Dang.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
That's half of the bracket, man. That's half of the playoff bracket.
That's 5 teams. I didn't even name Missouri. I didn't name Texas A&M. That could be 7 schools that get in. Say those 5 go for sure.
Yeah.
If it comes down to that 6th spot, Colorado versus the Texas A&M, Colorado versus Missouri, I think that Colorado gets that spot.
Man, that's rough. That's rough.
This conference is rough.
Yeah.
This conference is rough. They got to show. They got to show more. I don't know what it is, but Missouri needs to show more. They're in dogfights. Boston College, Vanderbilt. Commend those teams. They getting better. The talent level is definitely spreading out. It's definitely spreading. And commend those teams for getting better. But as far as dominance that I thought I would see from Missouri this year, return a lot of guys, it just hasn't been there.
Yeah. Another SEC matchup, bro. Tennessee went to Oklahoma. We talked about this matchup, man. Tennessee was quite impressive, man, especially early on. Tennessee came out, showed that they clicking on all cylinders, bro. Defensively, on offense. Oklahoma, again, played solid football. But a great SEC matchup, man, for those teams to kind of open up SEC play. Is Tennessee for real? I think you text me and asked was Tennessee the real deal? What you think, bro?
Well, I think Tennessee blessed their ass to the SEC real properly. They had an amazing game plan going in on offense, man.
Yep.
Their head coach really did a great job protecting his quarterback and getting the run game going, you know what I'm saying, to open up those passing windows. I think he knew that it would be a tough environment. It was a night game. And Oklahoma knew they would be excited. And they packed their defense. Their defense came in, and those boys flew around and laid big hits on guys. And I think that energy brought energy to the team and like, yo, we gonna be all right here. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get on that road, man, you pack that defense, you gonna be all right. That defense league. So I think Tennessee is legit. I really want to see them play a real SEC team, not a new SEC team. To see, and I'm gonna name Florida. Even though Florida's having a down year, they always seem to find a way to beat Tennessee. Yeah. So when I really want to see, you know what I'm saying, they beat Florida, I'm gonna think they got over the hump.
Yeah, Tennessee. I mean, I think they got Bama coming up in a few weeks. Um, but yeah, back to Oklahoma or back to Tennessee. I didn't know that the head coach played quarterback at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Um,
yeah.
man, I saw something like post game, just as far as like, the guys winning that game, what it meant to the coach, man. It seems like Tennessee, bro. When I'm looking at teams, bro, I'm seeing how like together they is, bro. I guess because the Auburn situation is so messed up, bro. We know our group is not together. But from a leadership standpoint, man, it seems like those guys are all together on one accord. And they believe in the head coach. They playing hard for him. It's very obvious, man. That those guys believe that they can win and got something special going on in Knoxville.
Yes, sir.